It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vail Valley Live for your Sunday Fun Day. My name is Ty Diaz. September the 25th. Wake me up when September ends. What songs come to mind as you think about rolling out of summer into fall? There's a lot of tunes out there to choose from, and it's time for you to get that playlist together. Some leaf peeping, some hikes, maybe with some tunes, subtly, a little level in your ear to kind of take you through that tour, a little soundtrack for that. Yeah, great Sunday Fun Day kind of topic that we have for you today is the Vail Farmers Market going on. We'll be sharing with you a little bit about what's going on with the Vail Farmers Market, but it continues on through, well, here it says October 2nd, but I think it goes until October 9th. Trisha and I keep going back and forth on that one there. But let's take a look at the weather right now, brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. Starting the morning off temperature-wise down in Avon, kind of chilly, kind of cool, certainly dark skies out there in the low 40s, but at Vail picking up the mid 30s, and they're calling for sunshine today. High temperatures in the mid 60s. Overnight temperatures in the mid 30s. That microphone probably would help, wouldn't it? As we look at tomorrow, picking up almost the 70s at Vail, but down valley of Vail, more west, we're going to pick up the 70s, and we're going to see those clouds start to roll back in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for our increasing chances for showers, overcast throughout the day for our Thursday, as you will find right there. If you're planning on getting out today, yeah, bring your camera. Don't forget it. Leaf peeping is all around you. Yesterday when I left the show, made my way down towards Avon, and I just spotted on the south side of the highway, Beaver Creek area, Bachelor Gulch into Arrowhead, just the most amazing colors. And so I had to shoot video for that, and I'll be sharing that with you later on in the show, just so you can see what's going on. A lot of questions about leaf peeping going on. But to get out and to still enjoy a little bit of adventures around, how about zip adventures at Walcott near Four Eagle Ranch? Let's take a look. That's Zip Adventures, the experience, and it's waiting for you outside of the Walcott area. And as you can see, that's a mixture of the Vail Valley Live team as well as the newspaper Vail Daily team taking in the experience. I know a lot of us aren't ready for summer to end, but we're definitely on that point in the season, that turn, and that was a great look back to summer. But you can still enjoy a little bit of that before we make our way into winter. And actually, sometimes on Vail Mountain, give or take a season, you can find little zipline adventures on top of Vail Mountain at Adventure Ridge during the winter time as well. But we'll stay close to that detail for this upcoming winter. Still ahead, sharing with you what made headlines.
Your most important shot is the one you were about to hit. The Pro V1 and Pro V1X always bring your best.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Davenport, host of the award-winning TV show Dispatches, only on Outside TV. We have a brand new season where we take you climbing in the Himalaya, deep sea diving in South Korea, base jumping in Moab, Utah, and mountain biking all over the place. For more information on these stories and showtimes, go to OutsideTV.com. We'll see you out there.
At FootJoy, we have this theory. For something to be truly innovative, to be truly groundbreaking, it has to be unexpected. Full of raw potential, not marginally better than what already exists. It has to be so impressive that no one else can compete. Yeah, we like that theory. We use it to push ourselves, to push our game, so that you can keep pushing yours.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Amazing camera right there for you, day and night time of Northwoods on Vail Mountain and Sunset Sunup Bowl. Yeah, we're really excited for winter to approach, but let's make it through the new season we're just stepping into this weekend. That would be fall. Ty Diaz here with you, broadcasting live from 1300 West Haven Drive. That is the Grand Hyatt location, also the home of Yoshimi Pop-Up Sushi, where you can save 25% on your bill. Be sure to mention that if you try to make your reservations for Pop-Up Sushi and for dinner, of course. And you can enjoy everywhere from miso soup, edamame, a seaweed salad. They've got the spicy tuna roll, which is gluten-free, as well as the rainbow roll, also GF. And the list goes on and on, as well as their signature craft premium sakis on that listing right there. Let's see what made headlines in today's newspaper. And as you can see from the front cover, right here, pick up your pen and sign. Right here, Francis Bud Lovett, a 10th Mountain Division veteran and centenarian who trained at Camp Hale, speaks about the importance of preservation for the sake of nature itself, teaching future generations and preserving the lessons learned in the past. He was decorated with a bronze star with 2 oak leaf clusters and the V device for valor during the heroic service as a medic in the Italian campaign. And as you'll find that topic on page A3 in today's newspaper. In our second topic today, local regional, walking to end Alzheimer's. That was yesterday down in Eagle. Saturday's charity walk brings out a crowd to help raise money to find a cure. In some of these images, you'll see Helmut Frinker and his wife. You'll notice the finish line. Many people have crossed a nice leisurely walk around the town park there down in Eagle. and everything was met with some snacks and food and camaraderie and healthy discussion about how to end Alzheimer's. And in our third topic, arts and entertainment, meet your chef, Jasper Snyder of Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch. And here you'll see Chef Snyder and his family moved to Colorado 4.5 years ago for the lifestyle. And then some of these other images, Chef Snyder loves to bring people to the table, enjoy good food, make connections that last a lifetime. And his food looks fantastic too. Definitely a unique flair on some of his presentation and preparation right there. And of course, fresh ingredients can be found from Chef Snyder at the Wild Kitchen in the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch. And those are some of the topics that made headlines in today's newspaper. You know, as we look at your commute this morning, your Sunday, usually we'll find a bunch of the resorts just east of us, traffic funneling into I-70 for that commute. And if you're leaving from any of those areas, be sure to pay attention to the digital boards reminding you about your tires and that winter is coming, chains if you need that for your vehicle, and just being prepared for this commute in and out of the mountains. It's not uncommon for the month of September that we could have found snow by now, and especially in the higher elevations for that climb towards the Johnson and Eisenhower Tunnel. Keep in mind also today through Thursday and for the next few weeks, the Johnson-Eisenhower Tunnel will be experiencing closures overnight into the early mornings for that commute along I-70. So depending on what it is that you're doing for that trek, you should log on to cotrip.org and check out the roads before you go. And that's a look at traffic right there for you. And here's the next list of things. Talking about fall, all things fall. And what comes to mind? I was just talking with Rachel. She's driving the show on. I said, you know, what's the food of fall now that it's here? And you said soups, and you mentioned something else like squash and pumpkin spice when it comes to maybe like cozied up like hot drinks. But if you're looking for some mixology ideas, let's check out Remedy Bar.
This is the forbidden fruit. It's mezcal, Cointreau, apple cider, lime juice, and maple syrup. The idea for this is true fall. This one's flannel, Dewar's white label scotch, ginger syrup, lemon juice, and fig jam. The idea for this is taking those atypical flavors and giving you a cocktail for an entry-level scotch. Next, we have Innovation and Tradition. This one utilizes Drumchambeau, gunpowder gin, lemon juice, orgeat syrup, vermouth blanc, and Leopold's absinthe. This one is a completely atypical cocktail that you won't find anywhere else, and it utilizes Leopold's absinthe in a new way. Next, we have the Fall Back in Time. It uses Roku gin, Saint Germain, lemon juice, thyme syrup, pear puree, and a Zardetto Prosecco. Next, we have the Seasons Collide. This one is truly one of my personal favorites. We clarified a pistachio-infused vodka with lemon juice, demerara syrup, and made of vanilla, clove, and pistachio shrub. This is a true fall cocktail. This one's called Rye You Gotta Be So Bitter. It has Rittenhouse rye, Amaro Nonito, 2 types of bitters, and cardamom syrup. This one's called Vitamin M. It's jalapeno-infused tequila, avocado, lime juice, pineapple, and Grand Marnier. This one gives all of the vitamins in your daily dose all in one place. Next is our cocktail experience. It takes all of the fun of cocktails and put them in one space. In Remedy fashion, it's Stranahan's Yellow Peak, bitters, Oleo Saccharum, smoked demerara, and it all comes out of this little flask. Next up is the cocktail experience. This is taking atypical cocktails and making them even further. This is the Tomato Cure. It has Grey Goose vodka, a completely clarified tomato elixir, which is typically your Bloody Mary, with celery and fresh thyme.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate, and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
So they say Vail Farmers Market began years ago as one or two tables. That's turned into the largest farmers market in Colorado. Do you remember your first farmers market? Do you remember your first farmers market table? How about someone's first time as a vendor in a farmers market? Let's meet Sam of Pines. He's created a passion project and it's just nuts. Tell us more, Sam. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. So this is a hobby that turned into a business. You know, a guy with a love for peanut butter. You know, I'm a school teacher by day, nut butter maker by night. So I make all different assortment of nut butters. So I have peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, and maple cinnamon almond butter. Everything's, you know, made the week of. It's all fresh. I use all natural ingredients. I source all my nuts from California, and everything's made in Summit County, so I'm very fortunate to be out in Vail, so thank you guys so much for having me.
This is a hobby project, he says, that's turned into a farmer's market business. Tell us how all of that began for you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I owe a lot to my mom, I can't lie, so thank you, Mom. She got me in my first farmer's market in Minnesota, just a small, you know, all I had was a little card table, you know, I had a little tent, and I didn't look like much, but a lot's happened in the last year. So I'm very fortunate. So thank you guys so much. And actually, my mom is here right now visiting from Minnesota, so that's cool. Hey, Mom.
Oh, there she is right over there.
Yep.
All right, so be sure to stop by the farmer's market and check out Pines Nuts Butter, handcrafted, Summit County, Colorado. You don't want to miss it. And say hi to Sam. And, well, we have to showcase his mom.
A great guy, my son, great guy, and I'm visiting from Minnesota, and it's great following him around to the markets.
Be sure to stop by. Right here, you can't miss it. There's the Vail Fire Station, and here's Pines Nut Butter. Thank you.
Guys.
Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the
38 degrees, that's what we're picking up right now temperature-wise, and giving you a look at the weather from that live camera over there. Yeah, the trees are starting to move a little bit, but if you also pay attention to the colors around you in nature, maybe you're just spying it out of your window from the patio with some hot tea this morning. Yeah, they're vibrant, they are colorful, and as that moisture rolls in later on in the week and a temperature dip, we can certainly see a drastic difference in these colors. I believe it was about a week ago in the Vail Daily, they had a leaf peeping article called You Autumn Know, sharing with you the different leaf stages as far as leaf peeping and the fall colors are concerned. But this weekend, fantastic. It is the first weekend of fall. This upcoming week, it is the first full week of fall to jump into. And before you know it, we'll be jumping into the winter swap at the Dobson Ice Arena. That's about a week and a half, 2 weeks away. And making some new friends come into town for the upcoming season. But looking at the weather upcoming this week, keeping sunshine around, mostly clear skies as we look at our today, our tomorrow, Monday, clouds rolling back in Tuesday, pick up the mid to upper 60s, they're saying right there. But there's that dip in temperature. But looking for the increased wind chance for how long those leaves will last on the trees. Thursday, we're looking for some moisture right there. We're looking at the mid-50s. Overnight low temperatures kind of staggering between the mid to upper 30s and 40s, as you can see right there. But with these colder temperatures at nighttime and these shorter days, with that and some moisture, and we're looking at for when those leaves will hit the ground. It's they can't sustain themselves on the trees because of the shorter days, whereas they have the energy to remain on the aspen leaves, that is, on the trees for those sunnier days. So this is that indicator of a season's change. And that's look at your weather for now. The Vail Farmers Market, we were sharing with you Sam Pines of the Nut Butters. And just to let you know, they extended the farmers market. It was originally closing date for the season, October 2nd. But thanks to Rachel letting me know that the memo mentioned on their website, they extended until October 9th. It's been one of the largest growing farmers markets to date, with 148 vendors for this point in the season. If you're making your way to Beaver Creek, you can still find shows. The Underground Sound continues. And what we're finding here, we have Judith Hill taking the stage September 28th. I believe that's Wednesday. Tuesday. That's Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, Tuesday, 7.
No, you're right, Wednesday.
Judith Hill will be at the Vail Performing Arts Center this week. And you can still find tickets for the Underground Sound feature. 6 shows, 6 drinks, equaling $125. But now we're moving along into installation number 4 of 6. And then following Judith Hill, on October 2nd, we have Sourdough taking the stage for the Valar Underground Sound feature. And then we have Orchestra Akanon on the 6th of October, and that would wrap that up. But to check out your lineup for Underground Sound and to get your tickets for the remaining Underground Sound, and don't forget to enjoy the dining, paired dining in Beaver Creek as well, where the deals can be found. Log on to valarpac.org. Speaking of Beaver Creek, when was the last time you went shopping in Beaver Creek? And when you were there, speaking of Beaver Creek, have you ever popped into Beaver Creek Sports? Meredith did that. Let's take a look.
Hey there, it's Meredith with Vail Valley Live, and we're here at Beaver Creek Sports, and I thought we'd do a little bit of shopping. I love the store because it's got great mountain brands, recognizable brands, and right now is a good time to do some ski shopping because there's tons of sales, so come on.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own rules. I got my 2 feet on solid ground. And then I take the first step, a million more. And I make mistakes I never made before. But either way, I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Make room for everyone.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Looking around the property right now and noticing the sun has yet to hit this property. And with that said, the aspen trees outside are still somewhat green. But looking around the valley, maybe we could find you a beauty shot. Actually, I made a video yesterday. Rachel, were you able to find that? Whereas I wanted to share with you guys what it looked like down valley, down in Beaver Creek, Avon area, panning the I-70 corridor so you can see how busy it is on what was surprisingly to me to be a kind of like a sunny, warm, almost like hot day when you were kind of looking for a different type of a season with fall. As we think about it, as we reminisce about it, that's why I'm wearing this kind of like a burnt orange shirt today. But as we look at the weather to go with that, we're talking about sunshine. We're waiting for the moisture to roll in. We're looking for those leaves to turn a little bit more. And here's the temperatures that they're talking about, the mid to upper 60s, 70s today. But in the trees, man, let me know what you find. And I was actually reading an article, Rachel, I was telling this to you. It was a New York article, and it was talking about the 7 cheapest things to remember to bring with you, as far as affordably leaf peeping, what to bring with you when you're out to spy the leaves. And I can't seem to find the article, but they said don't forget to bring hiking boots, especially for being on the trails where you might find mud. Be prepared to find mud when you're inside on those trails, and especially this week with that moisture coming through. They're saying don't forget to bring a smart device charger while you're out there on the trails. I'm sure you'll be taking a lot of pictures and roaming in and out of service depending on where you are, that you might not want to lose out on your smart device to have the power it needs to continue to document until you get in and then back out on those trails. Something I never thought about, but maybe this consideration was for maybe a colder start to your hike and your leaf peeping in the trees. Bring a thermos with a warm beverage like some tea to keep you comforted while you're in there on those trails, leaf peeping and discovering nature and just taking advantage of those views. This is a good list so far, and we're only at 3. What was the other one? Yeah, so here's the footage that I'm sharing with you. Made it down there. I'm on the north side of the highway in Avon yesterday, and that would be Nottingham Road. But that's such an amazing view that I picked up yesterday. I'm heading over towards Metcalf Road. But, I mean, you can see the color starting to pop out there. But also from this video, you can still see how green it is, which means the stage that we're in is still somewhat new. As Trisha described, that orange is more of the brush that you're seeing on the hillside. but we still have a good ways to go. Some people are saying that this is a late start to the fall color change, which means for you, if you're trying to get here, you have plenty of time to still get after it. But I would say get here now this week, because historically it is around September 28th, which is a Wednesday, that some winds drive through, and by that weekend, and Vail's chairlift closing weekend, a lot of those leaves would have, had a good chance to fall to the ground, when you definitely want to get inside and experience them while they're all around you. But back to that list: sunglasses. Don't forget your smart device, and bring some snacks for you, maybe like a sandwich or something while you're out there in those trails. Yep, those are some good advice for you while you're out on the trails. But getting back to this property. On this property, we have a restaurant known as Gessner, and when I mean this property, I mean the Grand Hyatt at Vail. And if you care to get to know your chef and learn about what they prepare here in this restaurant, this hotel and restaurant, let's meet the Chef Pearson right now with Meredith.
Hey there, we're here at the restaurant Gessner, which is located in the Grand Hyatt Vail, and we're joined with Chef Pearson, the one, the only. Thank you for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
So Gessner, tell us a little bit about the restaurant, the vibe, the menu.
No, for sure. So Swiss influence, a lot of American flair. We are, we brought chefs from all over the country to work here. We have our chef de cuisine has worked in a ton of different kinds of restaurants, from sushi to American to French. So we've just had a lot of fun with the menu, and changing it seasonally has been just ideal for guests, that come back to us and hang out with us. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
So today we're gonna get our hands dirty. You see, I'm sporting the apron, and we're gonna go back in the kitchen. What are we making today?
So we're gonna hit breakfast, because I'm a breakfast person. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a beet hummus toast. We're gonna do a fried egg, some cotija cheese. I'm gonna put you to work. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, let's go. All right, so we made it back in the kitchen on the chef's line, which is really special. Yes. This is the exclusive look behind the making of the beet toast. So let's dive right in.
Let's do it. So I have it set up today just to show everyone how we make it. So we do the hummus, pre-roasted beets, a little oil. We have shallots, lemon juice, cumin, roasted garlic, some zest, and then some herbs. So the biggest thing with this is to make it smooth. So what we do is we just put it in the food processor for 5 minutes. It almost gets warm that it's in there so long, and that's what really makes ours special. Is it really brings out that flavor for us.
And are these chickpeas pre-cooked?
They are. So we actually toasted them. We
them?
toast them to bring out that nutty flavor, which we think really helps the dish.
That's fantastic. So this all goes in the food processor.
So everything's gonna go in the food processor, about 5 minutes, and once it comes out, you're gonna have this awesome product of the beet hummus. So
amazing.
If you're
Look
ready.
at this. Beet hummus, that's very special. I love the color that it adds to it.
Yeah, it brings out, it lets the dish pop, off a white plate. It's just, people have really been happy with it, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive in.
All right, let's do it. So first is the bread. Avon Bakery, Rosemary sourdough. We love it.
Their bread.
We're bringing 100 loaves of this in a week almost.
This is made locally.
Yes.
Avon Bakery, I love that.
So we put it in the salamander. You could use a toaster at home if you're making it at home. We toast both sides of it, real simple. This thing is over 500 degrees, so it's super quick.
The Ultra Toaster. Not available at home.
Not available at home. So as you can
gosh.
see, less than
That was
30
so fast.
seconds, super quick.
Wow, very impressive.
So now I'm done. Now it's your turn to work. So I'm gonna put you to work. So we have some pre-toasted bread, and we have you set up in order. So first things first is you're gonna take this spoon, I'll get you a plate set up, and just spread as much hummus onto the plate as you want.
Okay, here we go. How thick?
Pretty thin, just from
Pretty
edge
thin.
to edge,
Okay.
almost as much as you would put peanut butter on the toast would be
Okay,
a
that's-
recommendation.
Okay,
So
probably
you're,
a little too much.
you're perfect right
Mhm.
there.
Okay.
Next, what we have is our roasted beets. Super simple, so as many or as little as you want on there. And then we have local heirloom tomatoes. So these are the Brandywine heirloom cherry tomatoes.
Look at that
Super
color.
flavorful, bunch of different colors.
Okay, am I going overboard?
No, you're killing it. You're killing it. So the hidden is the fried egg that we talked about.
Yes.
So with the fried egg, I like to put it on next. Just right on top.
That doesn't scream breakfast.
Little
I don't
protein,
know what
little
does.
breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Can't go wrong. After that is just a little bit of garnish. So we have
Okay.
cotija cheese, we have pickled red onions, and some Nap Ranch microgreens.
We love Nap Ranch, also local. Check that out.
We do a ton with them. They come in. We love to do demonstrations, presentations, whatever it is. They've been a great partner.
I love that you're partnering with locals. That is
It's been fun.
fantastic. Okay, so what's first?
So I'm saying cheese is first.
Cheese is first.
Just a little pinch. Cotija cheese. And then you have pickled red onions, which we do in-house.
How long does it take to pickle an onion?
It's quick. You know, as soon as the liquid cools down in the jar, I think they're ready to go. It's one of the staples. I always have this in my fridge at home. So then we'll just finish it with a little microgreens. We just put them right on top. Just a little color, little love on top.
Fantastic.
And that's it. That is our beet hummus toast.
All right, Chef Pearson. I think you and I have to try it.
Oh man, I brought the knife for a reason. So
Okay,
let's
amazing.
cut this up.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. It's good after a big workout, a hard ride. So people that are in Vail coming through, I'd say come get some pancakes, come get some beet hummus toast, and enjoy.
There's something for everyone on this menu, any time of the day.
Absolutely.
I feel super lucky to be let in behind the kitchen, on the chef's line. Thank you so much, Chef Pearson.
No, thanks for having me. Next time we'll maybe do the tiki bar. We'll go outside and enjoy the sun.
All right. That is so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a keeper.
The whole concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
This is not like any climbing I have ever done. What a weirdo.
I'd say this environment is inhospitable to life.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being above the tree line and seeing the raw land.
Wilderness is a great teacher. The land is powerful, humbling, yet fair, generous, and kind.
Before, I was just like, I'm punk rock, I'm just gonna go crazy. It comes to a point when it's not sustainable.
Just felt like I was dying.
Anybody can do it if you want to. You have to decide, and if it's what you want, then you do it. And if you want it bad enough, you make it happen.
This is going to be the most insane year of our lives. I'm ready to open the throttle and just go full on. Here we go.
Oh, God. I'm not quite so sure if they know exactly what's about to come, but it's about to get real.
So what the f am I doing here?
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
At FootJoy, we have this theory. For something to be truly innovative, to be truly groundbreaking, it has to be unexpected. Full of raw potential. Not marginally better than what already exists. It has to be so impressive that no one else can compete. Yeah, we like that theory. We use it to push ourselves, to push our game, so that you can keep pushing yours.
We built the Redfin app to help you win. Get alerts on your phone every time a new home hits the market. Then schedule a tour when it works for you, even the same day. Want to win? Choose Redfin.
Spending a Sunday at the Vail Farmers Market. The crowds are here. Early start, 9:30, as you know, until 3:30. But some get here early because, well, you know, the early bird catches the worm, or shall we say the early dog in this case. Let's make some friends at the Dog Treats location. Handcrafted Smart Cookie Barkery. That's a fun play on names. But sometimes we talk with the vendors. But how about meeting the people that shop at the farmers market? Let's make some friends today. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. And what are your names?
I'm Ron. And Mary.
Ron and Mary. So talking with them off camera, they normally shop right here at Dog Treats, at the Handcrafted Dog Treats. Tell us about your purchase and what you find here.
Well, for several years, we have a 17-and-a-half-year-old dog at home, and he loves these dog treats. And then we started getting him the veggie food topper, and I honestly think it's extended his life.
Oh, wow.
I really do. And he also likes the elk shoes. So anyway. Great stuff. We love coming here. We're not here very often, but we always stop by when we are.
And how far are we traveling to make it to the Vail Farmers Market? Are you local, or are you doing the Colorado circuit to get here?
We were here for a wedding, and
we're here from
New
Portsmouth,
Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And this is Cash right here. What does Cash love?
Cash loves playing.
Cash loves this stand.
Yeah.
We decided we'd introduce him early. He's only 4 months old. He's our grand puppy.
Oh, wow.
And he's from Colorado Springs, where our son and his fiance live.
Beautiful eyes. Look at this breed. I can't even guess what breed this is.
He's a Pembrokeshire
Welsh Corgi.
Pembrokeshire Welsh Corgi.
Yeah.
And speaking with them off camera, they love shopping right here, and they love the staff as well. So let's make some friends. Who's running the dog treat stand here?
Ayana is running the dog treat stand this market season.
Yeah. Tell us about your products and how the dogs are discovering you.
Well, I have the best job. I get to just go around and hand all the walking pups free samples. So I'm living my best life out here, but I have all human grade handmade dog treats made right down in Golden.
Ooh, from Golden.
Yep. Everything's done by hand, collected by our dear Colorado natives. It's all single protein. We're trying to focus on pups that have allergies and make sure everybody has a treat.
Oh, wow. Noticing from the signage in the background there, it's a customizing your dog treat. Choose your protein, choose your carb, choose your fruit and veggie equals your custom dog treat, and you could find a feature like this for your family, four-legged family member right there. And again, we're a Smart Cookie Bakery, handcrafted dog treats location, and we thank you very much. Anything else you care to share with everyone? Maybe an invite?
Please come out and see us. We are
near the fire station.
Yeah, near the fire station, close to Vail Road.
All right, we thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, that was a look at the Vail Farmers Market, and as we shared with you earlier, it has been extended from October 2nd as far as its closing date to October 9th for the Vail Farmers Market, which kicked off June 19th. Today is when it's going on. It happens on Sundays, or it happened on Sundays and still happening today on Sunday, beginning at 9:30 until 3:30. You have a chance to get over there and discover something today, anywhere from fruit to art to dog treats. Yeah, we'll tell you more about that. And to find out more about the vendors, 148 of them, log on to their website, vailfarmersmarket.com. All right, let's give you a look at the weather right now. Brought to you by the very property that our studios are on. We've been here since May. We're really excited to be here. Beautiful property, the Grand Hyatt Vail. If you were to look at a chairlift map of Vail Mountain, and if you notice where chair 20 is, then you'll notice where this hotel is. And the access point to a chairlift from a hotel without taking the bus or going very far, Yeah, it's right out the door just to the east of me, staring just ahead of you right here of the studios. Today's weather, we're looking for sunshine, and I'm waiting for it to pop right here on this property in our windows and on the Grand Hyatt Vail. But the cloud coverage this morning is kind of nice. The shade here is nice too. Nice cool summers. The wintertime when the snow hits this property, fantastic. The leaves on the trees here are still somewhat green. High temperatures today. The mid to upper 60s, almost the 70s at Vail, more west of Vail. Picking up areas of the mid to lower 70s. Clear throughout the day. Zero chance of precipitation. The next few days, we're looking for clouds to roll back into the region. We're looking at our Tuesday, Wednesday window, increasing our chances for precipitation Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, as far as that little short list of what to remember when you're heading out on a leaf peeping hike, you might want to have those boots in case you run into some mud while getting out there and discovering. And that weather, again, was brought to you by the Grand Hyatt at Vail. Okay, speaking of the farmers market, I'm sharing with you about art and that sort of thing. Talking about leaf peeping, don't forget to bring your camera. I'm the kind of person that likes to paint. And it's been years since I've maybe painted a tree. But if you would care to paint an entire mural of a ski resort for your family, here's an idea on how to make that approach.
We're here checking out a cool mural done by Nicole Lankowski. She's a painter and a muralist, but this was a very special project. Nicole, you had to put together a fictitious ski mountain trail map for 72 family members and incorporate them somehow into this mural.
Absolutely, and it was an incredible opportunity to play around with a ski trail map of my very own and create something super special for my family.
Yeah, so this is on a wall that's about, what, 9 by 15?
Yep, about 15 feet wide, 9 feet tall.
Okay. And this is not Vail Mountain, so it wasn't like she could just look at the back bowls or Northwoods. You had to come up with all the different runs, the peaks, and even the chairlifts.
Yes, so I did it digitally, my sketch, and drew up upon a couple different ideas from a bunch of ski resorts around the country, and wanted to make something magnificent and a statement, and I think I did a pretty good job, but it was really fun.
And you know what, and as a personal tie, because she is one of the 72 family members in this family. You did this for your aunt and uncle for their Arabelle residence right here in Lion's Head.
Correct.
So you got to incorporate everybody's name into this.
Yes, and it was so much fun to be creative with these cute, whimsical types of names, just like we have here at Vail. One of my favorite trails at Vail is called Berries, and so it was really fun to kind of play around with play on words and people's names and everything, and it was a huge family collaboration.
And even the name of the mountain, it's Mount Hamel, and that is the family name.
Yep.
And then you have your fictitious elevation.
Yes.
Tell us about the significance of this.
Yes, so we're in Colorado, so of course it had to be a 14er, but the 412 is significant of the Pittsburgh area code, which is where our entire family is from. Many generations grew up there, my mom's side, my dad's side. And most of them, us, still live there, aside from me, and a few
you're
others.
Denver-based.
I am, yes, I'm in Colorado, so.
Well, what's kind of funny too is there's a tie into Seven Springs. Now, Vail Resorts just purchased this, so now the Epic Pass users can go to both mountains in your family. But that was a mountain that you grew up on. You actually taught skiing there too?
Yes, I was a ski instructor there for 5 years or so, but every single one of us learned to ski there by our uncles, aunts. We never went to ski school, so and a few of us have some places there, and it's just kind of a gathering spot for us in Pennsylvania, and really special for our family.
Now, how long did this take you?
That's a good question. I wasn't here full time since I split time between Morrison and Vail, so I'd say about 3 to 4 days a week for about 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours a day for maybe 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
And I loved every moment of it. And when I was here by myself, sometimes I would paint into the night, 3, 4 in the morning, like, I need to go to bed. But it's so much fun, and I don't get tired of it. It's this is exactly what I love to do, and I know that I chose the right career because I don't get ever tired of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's super
and
fun.
how creative, and just to be able to put the whole family in, and you've got kind of different peaks for the different siblings, and
Correct.
then, you know, your generation, the second cousin generation, and then I heard there's a new baby that was just born, so they need to add. She needs to have a new run.
Yes, so I left a few blank spaces because our family is still growing, but yeah, my mom and her siblings, she's one of 6, and so her parents are in there, my aunts and uncles, my cousins and I, and then my cousin's children. So we're gonna stop at 4 generations because we're running out of room. But maybe by the time the 5th one comes around, I'll have to make another one.
What a cool idea. And hey, she can do commission work. Maybe you're not gonna do one for 72 family members, but if you wanted to do a smaller work for maybe, 25 family members, or just even your own little family, this is a cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a dream come true for me. I don't, my creativity doesn't just stop at murals either. I do other paintings, but I love a challenge. So if anyone out there has a 200-person family, bring it on. That would be super fun.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, once again, this is her personal family, but it's a project that is stunning. It's inside one of the residences at Arabelle, 9 feet by 15 feet. Super cool. Great job, Nicole.
Thank you,
All right,
Trisha.
thanks for sharing this with us.
Sure, thank you.
Your most important shot is the one you're about to hit. The Pro V1 and Pro V1X always bring your best.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris Davenport, host of the award-winning TV show Dispatches, only on Outside TV. We have a brand new season where we take you climbing in the Himalaya, deep sea diving in South Korea, base jumping in Moab, Utah, and mountain biking all over the place. For more information on these stories and showtimes, go to OutsideTV.com. We'll see you out there.
At FootJoy, we have this theory. For something to be truly innovative, to be truly groundbreaking, it has to be unexpected. Full of raw potential, not marginally better than what already exists. It has to be so impressive that no one else can compete. Yeah, we like that theory. We use it to push ourselves, to push our game, so that you can keep pushing yours.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
All right, that's going to do it for Vail Valley Live, but just a quick reiteration again. It's supposed to be a sunny one today. Temperatures mid to upper 60s, almost to 70s up and down the valley from Vail all the way to Edwards. That'll just kind of give you that degree and that breadth and scope of area for those temperatures. And while you're out there, beautiful colors changing out there, leaf peeping. Gave you a little short list earlier of things to remember if you're heading out on the trails. Today is the last day to do a scenic gondola ride on Beaver Creek for the season, so take advantage of that opportunity to get into those trails, that shortcut out towards Beaver Lake by taking the gondola up and cutting across a Royal Elk Trail to get out to Beaver Lake and or drop into Overlook Trail. And you can still enjoy lunch on top of Beaver Creek Mountain as well at Spruce Saddle. If you're making your way over to Vail, Farmers Market continues and has extended itself all the way through the 9th of October, so you can still enjoy art and some music and enjoy lunch and people watching and take advantage of riding the chairlifts over at Vail, too. The weekends only, and that runs through next weekend. Next Sunday is the last opportunity for you to get out on the trails with Vail. But tomorrow, Tricia Swenson will be here, and this week, in and out, I will be here as well. But I'm going to give you the task of helping me put together your playlist of songs that remind you of fall. And maybe that playlist, once you press play on it, will begin with Green Day, September Ends. But some of the content we share with you, if you care to review it again or this past week, go over to the YouTube page and or Facebook, like and subscribe, and you can find the replay there waiting for you. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy today.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning. Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.